All right, so I am back. This is basically right after the last run that I did in this series. Um, I've complained at one day a bunch about how I felt that fight was unbalanced. He said that he thought the fight was mostly fine but had been nerfed slightly. For one thing, the Shamanic Spirit no longer applies 5 curse. Um, but we'll see if I can make things work better. And I hit level 4 at the end of after the last run, and I just hit close the video at the end screen. I didn't show that. But we also get a couple of packs. Runic Shield, I don't think that's really what we want to be. Warcry is okay. Hidden Void is not super useful. Feint is now a strike, it just still has the same art. Surprise Attack is okay, but I don't think we're aggressive enough for it. Unstable Bolt, again, like there's this mana boost theme, but I don't know that I love it. Get more health at the end of each fight. Oh, I need that. I just totally forgot that I didn't have it yet. Getting that second item choice should help. I think our starting deck worked fine. And our card pool is going to be stronger now that we don't have, now that we can actually get whatever out. Now that we can actually get growth. Or, yeah, get growth. We had a level 4 passive, which now get growth whenever we detonate things, which makes things like Icy Chains and the Mind Blast a whole lot stronger. I probably should have cut Mind Blast last run because it just wasn't going to do anything for us. So we're going to sort by new and see if there's anything else that we unlocked that we want. No. Saw that last time technically. No. Nope. I mean, maybe the Warcry. What do I have in here that I'm so on? I think I'm kind of happy with everything we have. We don't have any other powerful sources, right? Just the Spirit Swarm. But I don't hate Spirit Swarm. It's another damage source. I don't know how much I care about Shatter. I know Shatter's actually pretty good. We don't have any shock built in, so that makes it more valuable than it otherwise might be. I think I'm done. I think I'm off either sort. I don't think that's actually what we want. We just still need to cut one card. I think the Hone is probably not what we're looking for. All right, let's see if we can do better this time. Okay, between these two, I think we'd rather go here. If we're not going to be offered, well, we can still get Shocking Grasp here potentially, and Icy Gale is very good. And we're now fighting Moss, so the cleanse is even more important than it was last run. Although, I say more important, last run it killed us not having it, so. No Shocking Grasp chances. But we do have a nice little cluster of ice we can go after. So we're going to start here. Yeah, we can freeze. It's kind of an awkward turn in terms of how the sequencing works out, just because we can't get everything we want going on. All right. We can apply a weak. This actually works out pretty well. Blowing up that. Unfortunately, this is very bad this turn, because we obviously do not want to attack into all of these spikes. That's going to kill that outright, so. And we have exactly enough shield. I don't hate having another source of tough. And if we do happen to find Spirit Swarm, that works well with that. Evasion is less important because we're not fighting Bailator this run. Let's get that out. Taking a little bit of damage here, but... And unfortunately, we just played our Drain Life. It's just kind of bad luck there. See the skill? It does not. We save this for next turn? I think so. Not all the time going on here that we care about. The weak's a little annoying, but it's not a huge deal. We still have guaranteed freeze on whatever. That's guaranteed to kill the back one. Can we get to 0? Yes. We don't need that freeze this turn. I guess we don't need the freeze at all, technically. Back to full health. Donkety donkety donk. I do like that. I like Ferrocrime. Having that on hand seems good. Can we get to 0? We can go to 8. Yes, we can. Just get so much extra tough. Focus on the Assault Wisp because that's the one that actually poses a threat. No, kill. Oh no, not quite because I don't have Adept. That's fine. This just eats an evasion off the front one, but it will kill the back one, guaranteed. That seems good enough. Alright, weak. We can go to 9, which will let us do that. I didn't need to play that, but may as well get the extra sturdy out, just in case. More Adept, although we already have it. That's not going to freeze, but it will detonate. And detonate again. Gets rid of the evasion. And then just in time for more evasion to show up. I think we do want to freeze this turn. Love a little bit more damage. And a little bit more scaling. Kind of rough, we just don't have access to the scaling tools that we want right now. And that's going to mean we are weak. I think that's fine. Probably freeze out this turn. Oh, whoops. I am dumb. I do not check my numbers. The weak mattered. Honk, but not too much. Arcane Nova, love it. I like upgrading it even, potentially. I think it's that, or I think with the other Source of Taupe, we don't need to upgrade Heavy Stand. And Arcane Nova Plus just is a lot of explosions. The right gets us another guaranteed elite fight. The left fight is a chance at an upgrade. Do we care about Piercing Warbot cards? Sure. Oh, it's Serrated Warbot, my bad. I thought it was the other one. Kind of just want a chance to find a cleanse. Alright, this will take us to 2 mana, and then we can get 5 more, which will let us play everything. We want to freeze that turn out because we do not want the bleed to come out. And there's so many detonations off. And they are 15 damage detonations, which gets us this kill. I do kind of want the Spirit Swarm going. That's usually pretty good. Sorry if I want to cut anything here. Is the Infuse? I think the Infuse is still... Is it? Yeah, I think it's still okay for now. And this gets us a reroll token, so we can force a reroll here if we want to. Which we might. I would really like to have a cleanse before we get to Munchroom. We can prevent the Doom from coming out, but we don't really care. Because we should not be here that long. Our deck is slow, but it's not that slow. I do like freezing out the Adept, though. And we can give... I don't think this guy's going to try and hit our buddy, but we may as well keep our buddy safe, just in case. Okay, it does. I totally forgot. I should know that. I have done this fight too many times to not know that. But... Played that. We cannot freeze this turn. We can get off a detonation though. Oh, but I can't get to 0. We are going to explode and take 20, which is unfortunate, but I've had worse. Get even more damage out this turn. Probably need to upgrade the Spirit Swarm. I think that getting the Spirit Pluses out is pretty good because that just means that we get more damage every turn. Do I freeze out this turn? That prevents more plated from coming out. I think that's worth it. We get a guaranteed crit on our next attack, which will be lethal. Alright, Arcane Silence. We need that for the next area. We're fighting Munchroom, right? Yeah, I think I want to upgrade the Arcane Silence. Well, yeah, I think that's probably the most valuable thing to have going into Munchroom. Did we cut anything? Do we really need the Spirit Swarm is the question. It offers scaling potentially, but it's one of those cards where like having one doesn't do that much for us, but it scales up in value as we find more. I am really considering cutting the... I think with the Arcane Silence we can cut the Infuse, because that's just another source of AoE Arcane. This fight would only be useful to us for the upgrades. I think we're going to hope that we just get... Yeah, this is okay. We can fight our way out. This does give us a fight, but it's not a fight that actually hurts us. So. No way for us to play this mana out the way we want to. That's okay. We get a lot of growth for this. His levels 4 route and passive is very good. They just all decided to debuff me this turn. Very rude, especially when our Arcane Silence is, as we know, over here. Alright, we can get tough. Get some AoE damage out. And hopefully draw... Oh, we are guaranteed to draw Arcane Nova this turn. I think this is better than getting shield out. And we can do this, which won't freeze, but it will kill. And it will kill after taking off the other death spores. So we take 4 here, but it's not a big deal. And then we get 7 mana. Okay, we want to play that. We also want to play this. Okay, so we're gonna start with that, I think. Okay. Definitely upgrading the focus would make a lot of sense, I think. Because all of our 5-6 mana cards are substantially easier to play if we can play the focus for cheaper, and then you're going to finish off the fight for us. Thank you. Or, oh no, we just had double detonation. That's still okay. It's a little bit of evasion chance, a little bit of max shield. And we can potentially get some good cards here. Alright, we can get to 0 like this. Although, I would rather just play that, actually. And you are so close to dead. We are not frozen. Well, we'll see what Icy Gale has to say about things. Right. That is way less dangerous now than... Oh, but we are now double frozen, so we're going to only get to play one of these cards out. That will not freeze you. Just have to get that tough out. And yeah, once again, in this position where it's like, I want to play out several things. I can't play out all of them. Should have probably sequenced that different. Not done that way. I was just thinking like I was. Oh, and I don't even get the kill that I thought I was gonna get. Yeah, I misplayed that. I should have just gone for the kill on whoever. Let's see what that gets us. We take some damage. We get a freeze. Even more frozen. Let's see, is this going to detonate? Yes. We get frozen. Should be fine. Alright, we didn't draw back into the thing we were hoping to draw into, but that's okay. Get the mana boost for next turn. Hey, got him. Totally are doing. And we can get the Grand Light to heal. Oh, Thriving Blizzard. Is that the card we want? I think so. It's a weird card, but that's my fault. So that's pretty good when we have a freeze deck. So we're now fighting this enemy in a Blizzard, which is a choice that we have made, and we have to live with it. We can just guarantee we get frozen this turn. Oh no, because we got rid of the whatever. The Arcane, the Frost Barrier. Fatigue is rude. Alright. Yeah, that fatigue was very rude. Completely ruined our turn. Alright. We can't play that out still. Okay, good. That doesn't actually tick up. It just does the animation like it's doing something. And then this is going to apply 3 frost. And we can do this, which will apply a bunch of frost and freeze us, and then we can end the turn. Nothing happens. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. It's gonna work out. Unfortunately, our friend is frozen this turn. There's actually probably a good reason to cut this, is if we can't really necessarily get value out of this and Thriving Frost. I think Thriving Frost probably does more for us. Although we do need more card draw to support it. Alright, that's not enough to freeze. And that was enough to freeze. Frostbite 5 to everyone. We can cleanse off a lot of Frostbite, but that doesn't actually do much for us. What are we going to draw into? Potentially, okay, not what we're hoping to see, but it freezes us, which really? I guess that's actually fine for us. Means we get more detonation damage. We are frozen yet again, 4th time this fight. We are not tough right now. And that can go, I think. I don't think we're ever actually getting use out of it this fight. We're actually going to get a Frostbite kill here. Aha! Know who's the best at Frostbite. Bracing Cold I like a lot. And at that point, the Spirit Swarm can go, because if we have the Bracing Cold as well, that we absolutely just don't want to be spam freezing our dorks. my mouse being dumb, I think. Right. It's an awkward turn, but we do still get a bunch of growth. And we avoid taking damage, so. This freezes those two, but not that one. Wow, rid of them to all attack this turn. Come on, Thriving Blizzard, don't do me like this. That was just the worst possible luck. Like, it is hard to imagine a worse hand. Because we had maybe Ferrocrime needs to go. May just not have the scaling to make Ferrocrime work. Okay, this will not freeze us. Start there. And then I think we do freeze you. Always that question of, do you kill? Actually, let's do that. I didn't realize how much poison we had on us, although I shouldn't have been surprised. We definitely need card draw. That is definitely a problem that our deck has. That freezes, which means that we now have Mighty. You are currently at 2 fixed frost. And then we can play that out. Which gets us just mana for this turn. Because if we're going to get frozen anyway. I don't know that any of this is really helping us with what we're doing. I'd rather have Depraved Designs, but I think the second Arcane Silence is even more important. And that should help also with just ensuring that we have access to stuff. So the question is, do we actually keep the Thriving Blizzard? It's funny, but with... Oh, nope, that's not what I meant. I meant to remove it. I think we keep it at the upgraded version, but that's obviously a lot worse than anything else I could upgrade. I think the Ferrocrime goes. Not super sold on it. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at myself for that. We're still avoiding this fight because that fight's gross. Let's not fight one. Well, we're going to have to do it. Well, no, we can go like this. We can zigzag around it. I think that makes sense. Let's not die to the same things. Although, we do now have access to more cleanse. So that's going to freeze us when we play it. As well as the enemies, which, you know. They just don't get to have a turn. And we get so much growth out of it. Brazen Cold is pretty fair and reasonable. We are getting pretty burnt here. I'm going to do what? 2 frost. Into more frost. Now it's going to do 6 frost, which is going to freeze us, but not them. But it'll set everything up to get frozen, so there's that. Now we can get a freeze out with that. Or we can just detonate twice. That seems like the thing to do. Because this will just outright... Oh, no, it doesn't quite kill. That should still be fine. Thriving Blizzard again. So this is going to be 4 and then even more. Let's freeze you. And then do that, which will get... I mean, I guess Thriving Blizzard did good work there. Letting us get off another round of freezes. Just spam out all the freeze. But we really need card draw. There's card draw in the pool though, so we just have to find it. None of this is card draw. I don't think we need the mental growth actually, now that we have level 4 passive. And we could try this fight and see how it goes. I guess. So I now know how the fight actually works, which is that it scales up. It starts at doing 1 and 1, and then it does 1 hit, and then it does 2 hits, and then it does 3 hits, and then it does 4 hits. So I know how the fight works now, which helps. Hopefully. And now, I could do this, but I don't think I want to yet. Unfortunately, bad Thriving Blizzard turn. This turn is an okay turn to freeze. Next turn is a turn we really want to freeze, but no guarantee we'll be able to do that. So one nice thing here, though, is I could play out these and still do that. And next turn, I should be able to... Oh, no, it takes a turn off, and then after this turn, it's going to do its thing, because this turn it puts in 1 trash. This is going to freeze, though. Can we deal with the... I think we try and deal with whatever next turn. Because it's going to freeze us, but it's also going to put stuff on you. You are at 22 now, because we lost Adept, but we can fix that. Because this turn is the turn that applies 4 Frost. And yeah, we will just do that. I should have just played out the... Should have gotten the extra shield. Extra sturdy out, but... Why are you like this, Thriving Blizzard? I gave you life. I designed you. No call for you to be this rude. This turn will actually get some value out of it, I think. Or at least we get to apply some frost with it. If I don't freeze this turn, if I freeze this turn, I'm going to freeze this turn. Possibly against my better judgment, but we will see. I think I just do that for damage. Where am I getting powerful from? I just don't remember. Oh, it's from the... Not whatchamacallit. Don't love that. Ideally, this is actually where we'd freeze ourselves. But we can't. Want to buy card draw. Because yeah, this is where we get a bunch of curse. But yeah, without the Shamanic Spirit backing it up, it's a much easier fight. Also, we just have additional cleanse this time. And Aura of Protection's obviously helping. We made it out of this time. Transforms into Ghostly Claw 2. And then this seems okay. I might draw through it enough times. We'll try it. See how it goes. I think we still go to the elite fight, especially because there's a weather event here and there's some pretty good stuff from this weather. I don't know what all you do, but we'll just assume that whatever you're doing is bad for us. Yeah, my mouse is definitely being screwy. Letting go of things early. I think it's my mouse. I don't think it's the game. Oh, that's what we're doing here. So we just get a bunch of crystallized stacked on us by this goo. All right. And we can apply, thanks to those barriers, we're taking just no stuff there. We just go ahead and get frosted. Oh no, not 0 and 0. Shield, that's kind of annoying. Alright, this one has to come out, because we have to get that played, but it's 0 mana, so playing's not exactly a burden. Words are difficult sometimes. I think we do want the tough here. Oh, we're still going to explode anyway, nothing I can do about it. There goes one of our powerful. Alright, reflect for everyone. So we can get tough back, which is good. And we can blow up some of that powerful. And also we just ensure that these runes are not set up ever, because we would rather not deal with them if we don't have to. Enemies can reflect. We're not a multi-hit deck. We don't care too much about that. I say that and we draw our only multi-hit card. Let's go ahead and freeze you. Gives us... Oh! That's nice. Let's go do that. That didn't upgrade the claw, by the way, in case you were curious. Just get out a lot of freezes, why not? But like, this is where Mind Blast would be good. That draws us focus. Yeah, okay, now we can play both of those, which is nice. Do we just finish off this back? Do we just finish off this one? I don't hate that play. I also don't hate getting that out, but I think we want to just get out damage. Try and get close to killing that one. Because we have so much AoE for the arcane detonations, although they're just rather powerful, which is a little regrettable. We still have add up, so let's see, we can't actually get the detonation off on that one. We are going to take an arcane. We're going to get shocked here. I don't think we're going to get detonated. Oh, we just got the evade chance. We still got shocked, but you know, minor details. Pop and pop. And then no, not more shield for everyone. I guess that's the big reason I should have focused on killing that other one, was just in case that happened. Huh, it's actually no, whatchamacallit this time. It's pretty rare. No, reflect. Ghostly Claw is probably bad, and we should probably cut it. Which could resist. Kill that one. This one has stacked a decent amount of powerful, but we have Reflect, and that'll do. Alright. This gives a lot of shield to our enemies, but creates temporary copies, which is nice. There's our card draw. Take that. What's that upgrade to? 2 mana, less crystallize. That actually seems possibly good. I could rather have just the double cleanse. So I play this, I play that. We get up to 7, which is not the right number. Play that and that. We just still pack it. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's any way for us to get our mana to work out the way we really want it to. This is a crystal golem. Okay. They're presumably normally in the front, or they're definitely normally in the front. We just are in mirror weather, so they're not. Everyone gains a bunch of shield. Hey, I spent a lot of time cleaning off. Do we draw all these cards? Yes. Sequencing is hard. If we do this, we get frozen. We also freeze everything, and then we can just throw away some cards. That one. Huh. Got to drag it over a target, apparently. Are we going to be able to play this turn? I'm going to go with no. Just kidding. I really kind of wish I had kept that now. See what we get. Alright, this works out fine. Pretty good damage. Maybe Scatter Beam is what I need to upgrade. I know, I always do the math on it, so I was like, yeah, that's okay. It's like 6 extra damage on average. Oh, forgot to get that. But I don't actually bother reading weather cards because I'm bad at this game. Okay, that's going to give us 6 whatever when we play it. We can get this out of our hands so we can play that. I think that's worth it. Get so close to this freeze. I don't think we can get the 20... yeah, we're not yet back around to 20 shield. Alright, let's get the adept. And then blow up our problems. And then freeze our other problems. Should have done that. Oh, I guess I couldn't have done that first. Hobble. Who doesn't love bonus hobble? And we can even just draw extra cards. So in retrospect, the Therapy Blizzard isn't the most useful thing, but can we deal with that? Probably. We're not actually doing that much damage. How much mana is this going to be giving us? 20% of its maximum arcane, so that's max of 4 from the arcane, plus 2 from the shock, but it starts out at giving us plus 3 mana. I think we just take the Mind Blast. Seems like a good finisher. And after this, we have a clear shot straight to the boss, so we may do that. Although that would possibly end up with us fighting the special boss, which, you know, could go poorly. Let me just freeze everything. Okay, this is already for 21 damage. And it's going to be crystallized on us? Yeah. The purity is pretty annoying. Fortunately, we can detonate it off a lot of the time. Like so. And then I think we probably just do this. It means we take damage. Or do we just get tough? We just get tough. Stops us from beating Arcane. Oh, well, it might not stop us from getting Arcane detonated because of the... We just barely avoid getting Arcane detonated. We do freeze, but that's fine. Don't know that playing that is a great idea. That seems pretty bad against all of this purity. Although that's going to get rid of the purity, which is nice. And then we can shuffle and redraw into it, potentially. Alright. Stopping one of these from going off. Oh, we can't. In that case. I don't know what they're doing, but it's probably not good for us. Okay, just a bunch of powerful. And they're all going to try and kill me. Kind of regretting my decisions right now. But it's fine. Why? Alright, one down. Just kind of like the inverse of the Lore Blossoms, because like with the Lore Blossoms you want to kill them near the same time, and with this one you want to kill them close together if you can. I'll freeze out, including me. I should lay out the focus first. It's fine. But yeah, like this fight, obviously substantially more dangerous than the other one, even if it is not on the same level as some of the other fights in the area. Or not on the same level as the Screeching Spirit. Like this one feels like, still feels a little tough. But it feels like a mid-boss fight, you know? We have to get tough out. There's no real point in playing these out. But it's the principle of the thing. I don't know what the principle is, but it is about the principle of the thing, you know. You know. You know. You know. Alright, this is 93 damage. So it doesn't quite delete either of them, but I should have done that first. Almost dead. This is a very bad card to play. Just kidding, everything's fine. That's exactly what I was planning to draw, so it's fine. Do we get the freeze with this? We do with that, definitely. Hey, my math wasn't completely off. Alright, that all worked out fine. For every buff type on us. But it's only this turn. I think Mana Eruption is just better. We can probably cut at least one of our mana cards. Yeah, we have a lot of very good mana right now. Oh, that's only gives curse one only if it has no shield. Gotcha. I missed that part of it. Yeah, we're just gonna cut the Ghostly Claw. I don't think it's worth keeping. I think we need to upgrade that or cut it, I think. Scattered Beam is still fine. I also kind of just want the Heavy Stand. We'll just upgrade the Heavy Stand. And yeah, we can cut the Ghostly Claw because I think it is not amazing. And then, I mean, I know that this fight, oh, that fight drops us a decent number of okay things because that's the hit, that's the best. Which drops Hidden Focus, which would be pretty good for us. All right, this is going to be fine because we can freeze out the turn. And the next card we play is going to freeze us regardless of what we do. But it also frees them. So and we can do that. Get that powerful out. Yeah, we'll just play heavy stand. Try we upgraded it. So that it would save us in turns like this. Man, can you imagine if we could find Tormenting Gloves, though? That would be sweet. I'd be so happy. I don't know what you're doing. You are applying 2 debuffs. I don't know which of the... I don't know what the signature is on the Arcane Link. I need to be paying more attention. Because I do not want... Because Arcane Link is the thing that, like, is the most annoying to deal with, I think. So I'll do that. More tough. More explosions. Plenty of extra shield. Oh, we're also frostbitten. These guys just do so many random debuffs. But they don't even have Predator, which is weird. This gives us even more crystallized, which is probably not great. Yeah, I was kind of worried that was going to happen. But I don't think we're playing that this turn. Oh, that triggers stopwatch, I think. All right. There's an easy way to test whether or not that's the case. For bug fixing, yes, it did. Which is not super great for us. Oh, the next shot replay is also going to freeze us again. Well, you know. I mean, if we play that, we definitely get frozen again. So I think we just do that. Oh, we just have infinite mana this turn. So. Guess we may as well set one of these guys up to get frozen. We don't quite have infinite mana this turn, but you know what I mean. So is this the... Yeah, okay, so it's attack plus double debuff is the Arcane Link. So I'm really glad that we froze out one of them did. One of them dead, and we can just play that. Nice. Rolled that 10% crit chance. And we should be good to go for this fight. It's going to detonate. Not quite good enough. But we got the freeze out, so. I don't hate that, but I think that's better. I would really like to find some card draw, thank you. This fight I don't think gives us card draw, but has some pretty good mana card drops, so, or other card, not mana cards, but various drops, so. I don't hate just doing that for value. Right. Yeah. Ah. There's some mana. Not enough mana, though. That is not enough. That is. Okay. It's going to be one of those turns where we just play... Oh, all of our mana is at the bottom of our deck. We can take a look at that. We're probably getting frozen this turn. Scratch that. We are definitely getting frozen this turn. It's just a matter of what exactly. I think getting the freeze out on enemies is more valuable than the adept. Get got, dummies. Alright. can't believe one day lets me design cards occasionally. Sorry, I thought this was Thriving Cold again. It's not, but just thinking about Thriving Cold reminds me, like, why does one day ever let me have any say in what cards are going to do? Evil Mist. Okay, that's the name of it. When do ooh, that was my power blinking. But just oh, it is threatening to go off. We'll see. I have a power battery backup on my computer though, so looks like things may have stabilized. But my internet may go offline, but that's okay because I am not doing this live. All right. Guess may as well get that out. Wow. Okay. Sorry, that wow was my power continuing to flicker. That'll pull up the hidden. We do that first. So we can get the guaranteed crit on the Mind Blast. No, we can't do that, I don't think. That is card draw, though. I guess we'll see what happens. That seems like a really bad idea, but I mean, I'm not here to make good decisions. Give me a second. All right, so. Trying to think if there's anything. We could also just take the reroll token. I don't hate that. Let's see what this is. Hey, we can use a rest to get another upgrade, which I think is super worth it. Hobble Plus is pretty good. It's more weak. It's cheaper. What's the upgrade on this? 5 mana? I don't know if that's enough better. I feel like this upgrade a lot, though, as well. Oh, no, Focus Plus, we said, was very good. I think we do that. Although, at that point, I probably need to cut one of our focuses. So, this fight, our goal is we want to prevent getting this thing. We don't want this thing to be able to get enough whatever causes problems. Enough powerful. Once it hits 10 powerful, it becomes a lot more aggressive. And I've been doing a lot of idle runs, and in idle runs, that is obviously kind of a huge problem because it will just immediately get there. So I'm going to play this, and it's not going to be the last thing I do in the turn. It should probably be earlier in the turn, right? Oh, wow. Because we froze ourselves last turn, so they didn't actually freeze. I'm just really expecting that to freeze us. Trigger you. Value. And we could do that one, but I think we get more out of this, actually. And yeah, so there we spent like no actual cards on the Shade, which is kind of exactly what you want to do, because everything we did do it was AoE. So in that turn, at least, that was exactly... So you've now seen sort of the dream. That is how this is supposed to go. I don't know what you're setting up, but I want no part of it. I assume when I break shield, it's going to get more powerful. Because this isn't my first rodeo. Let's see. We do this, and we freeze everything. And we just pitch like the Mana Eruption and the Focus. Which, I probably should have counted my mana to make sure that I was good to do that. Oh, thought I had one more mana than I did. Okay, didn't actually do anything on losing shield. And yeah, I bet it's trying to get too powerful every turn, and we just are able to shut it down. Because we're mean. I think we just apply a bunch of frost to just have that out. So much mana. Alright, there's gonna be 2 curse again. Oh, 3 curse. That goes up every time, I bet. Probably could have gotten that freeze off if I've been paying attention. Sure, that's some AoE. Plus, we actually end up having to spend a resource on killing this. Nah. We can eat a little bit of curse here. This absolutely doesn't freeze us. Yes, Thriving Blizzard is over there. Will this draw us Thriving Blizzard? It did not. More tough? No, that doesn't do anything. Look at this. Okay, so it does eventually start getting more powerful. Could play that and just get ourselves frozen with the Thriving Blizzard. Sure, why not? Makes it easier to play Bracing Cold next time it comes around. That is the cap on Player Frost, I think, though. I'm not actually totally certain about that. I'm just kind of making stuff up. No, you don't get to apply more curse to us. None for us, thanks. We're full. That's pretty good. Looks like I am going to have to go kick my router after I get done with this run. Hey, perfect. There's the kill. Nice and clean. Ooh, that's a powerful source. This is emergency mana, but I don't know that we like it more than the enchanted stopwatch. And Stream Belt is fine. That's absolutely worth an upgrade. I kind of want to just cut a mana shield. They're pretty anemic mana cards. And we have some pretty good mana cards right now. So we're going through Maw. So ideally we want to fight protectors. Are there any protectors on the map? There are no protectors on the map, but we do have 2 Arcane Silences upgraded, which should possibly be enough. Aside from that, I can just take events, maybe. Looks like that's going to be a no on most of the events. Just go through there. So we have to fight through one of those anyway. We'll start here. There's some cards we can get here that we like. Pop. Just immediately get some powerful. Although this is a pretty unfortunate turn in terms of... Oh, right. Aura Protection coming in to save the day, as I knew it would. Plus the evasion for just maximum day saving potential. We can lose a little bit of life. Okay, good. I was kind of worried there because the one way that backfires if we draw exactly Thriving Cold. Want to freeze you, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Oh, there's Thriving Blizzard, which is going to be a little bit of a problem, but not too much of one. Pitch that. Is that doing enough for us this turn? Although this is now substantially more dangerous, and we may have to get rid of it now. Get rid of whatever now, just because, like, that is not an enemy that we can afford to... Like, it's going to be a lot harder to kill that 75 health. So next card we play is not going to freeze, but the one after that will. I think we just do that. That's just so much damage. Just do that. For bonus value. That can go. That can go. And then this will freeze us, but can freeze that shark too. I mean, I guess the upside is we are getting a lot of free freezes off of that jerk, or a lot of free growth off of being able to freeze that jerk repeatedly. Yeah, sure. You have 4 of our mana. Play weak. Yeah. Wait, because like Forbidden Oath is still in the deck. We could draw it again. Hey. I wasn't even paying attention to the crit. I mean, I was, because I'm smart. Shatter seems like it could be good here. Shatter is actually a reason to keep around the, whatchamacallit? Forbidden Oath. See, Forbidden Oath is a very risky play here because we don't have a plan. And we didn't even really draw into a plan. Because that was kind of my assumption was like, oh, well, we don't have a plan, but we'll find one on the draw. And that did not turn out to really be the case. Hello. All right. Play that out first. Freeze you. Oh, I was just gonna draw that back, but we can't play it. There's a downside, I guess. Although, it does mean that we also draw something that we can pitch to being frozen. I mean, I guess I can do that. Do that. 71, 90, we can just honk you out of existence. We get a little bit of curse here. Actually, that'll be like 3 curse, won't it? Yeah, that's unfortunate. More powerful. Though we are now, even with horror protection, this is still not amazing for us. There's one of the cards I was kind of hoping to see. That was not one of the cards I was hoping to see. Shatter can go. Scatter Beam can go. There's that freeze. Didn't get this out, which was kind of... Should put that on here. So close to death. There we go. I mean, it is card draw. Contemplates more card draw. Let's go event into event. Nope. Hey, we didn't even have to do that fight. That's probably better than this. Although, I forgot we had that, and that actually ended up helping us a decent bit, I think. Get the free upgrade, put it on. It just doesn't draw us more cards. This is the thing, and this doesn't either. I get why, because like that'd be too strong, but that doesn't mean I don't want two strong things. Extra weak is nice. All right, let's see what we draw. Okay. That's not quite going to work. I mean, I guess we have... We actually do this, and that removes the hidden, and it triggers the freeze. So the back one doesn't get a turn. Draw some cards. Alright. That's not going to freeze us, and that's kind of important. We would like to have things frozen before we use... Oh, we can use this to get... No, we can't. Not quite. Probably after doing that we can. Actually, let's get the powerful first. Not lethal, but... I'm pretty sure I don't want to bother summoning the Dork Swarm, or the Angry Dorks this time. I think that's not worth it. Alright, we get a little bit of Arcane Applied on discard. Kind of forgot. It's worth 6. Lazy to do math. Freeze you. Oh, right. Yeah. I will be surprised every single time we get Shatter back. Every single time. That's my promise to you. Just kidding. I lied. You can't trust my promises. Ooh. Mana Blast. Dead of Night. Mana Blast, Dead of Night. Mana Blast, Dead of Night. Dead of Night. Hidden's just so nice. I don't know how often we'll be hanging out in Hidden, but... It's pretty common for my runs to end up hanging out in Hidden, but I don't think this time it will. Thanks for playing that for just the 12 damage. Maybe, I guess it would have been better than wasting some of it on shield, but... Ooh, this gives us Doom 1. I didn't realize that was the condition on it. I don't know that we can afford that. That is a way to get rid of Thriving Blizzard. But I think we want to hold it. Do we? Yeah, we can do that next turn. We're okay with this turn happening, I think. Get off the weak. Oh. Actually, let's do this first. Get the extra damage out. Do that first. And then cleanse off and pop. For value. I think this is the turn that, yeah, this is the turn that Doom comes out, so we ideally want to freeze this turn if we can. Looks like we probably can. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, definitely between everything we have, we can. So we just don't have to deal with it. I should have let us get doomed so that we could summon so that we could play a shade card. I'm very clever. Let's get more tough. Get hidden. The 2 curses is really going to be a huge impact in this fight. Yeah, we cannot play that. I just pull us out of hidden, but this is not a fight where hidden matters that much. Alright, more powerful is nice. Let's get that out first. Yeah, very good chance of drawing mana here. By which I mean I think we were guaranteed to get at least some mana there. Oh, this is a little awkward. I should have discarded one of these two. Because we can't play out everything we want. Oh, that's actually going to freeze the back one. Oh. Shatter. There's probably sequencing there where the fact that we got back Shatter mattered, but Shatter mattered. We can actually play this now. Should we have played that now? That's not my department. You may be wondering whose department it is then, and I'm not. That answering that question is also not my department, oddly enough. It's amazing how many things are not my department. They really feel like they should be my responsibility since, like, this is my run. And yet here we are. Hey. Donk. Pop. This is going to freeze, which is going to draw a shadow. But we're not going to be able, oh no, we are. Because we're not going to actually be frozen. I just thought we were. I'm just surprised every time Bracing Cold doesn't actually freeze us. I don't know that we can afford to take Corrupted Font. Kind of just want to reroll to look for that other thing. Another, I was just looking for another Arcane Silence, honestly. Elemental Barrier is fine. Probably cut it. Actually, Flash Freeze is probably good because it's more card draw. That's probably better than this. 35 Frost. That goes up to 12 to us and our allies. This goes up to 100%, so that's a pretty substantial increase. Okay, that doesn't go to Doom 2 on fail to summon. I think we keep Forbidden Oath. It's been way better than I was expecting. Honestly, we could probably cut the Drain Life at this point. It's our only healing, but I mean, it is our only healing. That's how we get rid of, that's how we manage. Well, are we fighting? Unless we fight the Bailator Hatchling, but that means fighting a bunch more fights. Like, that means we go through 3 elites, and this elite fight is a pain in the butt, and I don't really want to bother. This fight could also be a problem. That fight could also be a problem. Like, these are all just, I mean, this fight's probably the bigger problem, though. We'll go up through that route, in which case we don't really need the healing from, well, but we might need it in those fights. Am I a believer in Shatter? It did okay for us last fight. I guess I can stay. 27 cards. I would actually kind of have a reroll token. Don't care about either of the cards from this fight, but this is another fight where we can't play that. But also I'm okay doing that. And getting out the freeze on everyone. Alright. Getting the powerful is important. And then I think this is the next thing we want to do. Like, we could have played that, but I think getting out the across the board detonations, especially because that takes us up to over 24 growth. Yeah, this turn is potentially a problem if we can't get an AoE freeze going. But we can just get some things going here. We can end up hidden in the turn hidden if we want to. Question is, do we want draw out of this, or do we, because if we get draw out of it, we just draw guaranteed those two, which is pretty good. But we would have to be able to actually get that freeze off, which, we may not have a way to do. The other option would be just go ahead and draw. All right, I think we go ahead and freeze you. All right, I guess it's that. Sure. I have to keep you on your toes on whether or not I'm going to be surprised by things I shouldn't be surprised by at this point. So that's going to do good work for us. That is not, because those jerks all have evasion. We're probably playing this on that. But we want to get it within whatever range first. We don't use the shatter yet because we want to use the guaranteed crit from stopwatch on this one. You're dead. And we use that to pop the evasion. It's actually probably fine. This will pull us back out of hidden, but means we don't have any more evasion to deal with. Thriving Blizzard is out though, which means that I am probably going to end up, I'm definitely going to end up freezing myself, which means I don't think I want to play Forbidden Oath. I'd rather just do that. We are now very much on fire, which is a situation we would like to remedy, but fortunately we can. All right, we draw a bunch of cards. All right, could draw an Arcane Surge here. We did not, but could add up because we don't have it right now. We can freeze something. We'll draw Shatter. Let's get that tough. Although we have plenty of shield right now. And now we get the Arcane Surge. And we found that. Do we want to do this? I don't think we need to this turn. We are taking... Oh, we're not even going to have to take any damage because of Aura of Protection. So I wouldn't play this, except it's going to freeze that back one. So even though it takes us out of hidden, I think that's worth it. Unfortunately, because it was still technically in the process of resolving, we didn't get the drop back. Hey, this is online against that one, but it doesn't actually do as much as we want. They do not have any evasion right now. All right, let's do that first. Doesn't matter, it's done. All right. That gives us evasion 1 whenever we play it. But I think we kind of just want the Mind Shield. Do we just cut the Mind Shield immediately? Yeah, I think we just cut the Mind Shield immediately. It's not bad, but I don't think we need it. I could end up regretting that. We'll see. We are only down 20 of health. We're only down 20% health, so doing that seems a little unnecessary. I do really like freezing that out on turn 1, though. That seems like something that is going to pay out for us. Because we do have the evasion for that on turn 1. So, I also get to cleanse off this curse. But the less curse we get from this jerk, the happier we are. This will freeze us and also them. But not them. Oh, it'll freeze that one. Oh, wow. I didn't realize just how much of a bonus we had there. I guess it was 30% because of that. Is there anything else? Oh, and that. I forgot. Don't we have... Oh, no, that was the other run that we had the thing. But the stuff, I'm very, very insightful with my commentary, I know. Ideally, we'd freeze you, but I don't know that we can. Pop. Okay, so next one's going to be 4 Frost. This one is going to freeze us. Do we end hidden or do we... That is a nice amount of damage. I'm not going to lie. We could get a freeze out on this one. I think that's important, though. Because it means that we would prefer to not have this summon come out, but the summon come out tomorrow. I wonder if those will summon over Vindictives. Because enemy summons override your own summons, which normally, you know, anything an enemy summons is going to be more dangerous than whatever you're summoning. But, like, obviously this is much weaker than that. So this is going to freeze. Oh, it didn't freeze that one yet. Oops, my bad. I was thinking that this one was going to get frozen. Now it does. But we can't play that. Really? So if we had more shatters, that would actually be very good, because every time because when we do those freezes that include us, it would let us immediately get value. Overall, I think the way this fight is going bodes well for our odds against Maw. Should have played this in between freezing those two. And then pop and pop and pop. We can freeze you out, which we're doing mostly so we can draw more cards. Oh, we're gonna get frozen here, but we can play out these. And we have plenty of shield. 45%. Oh, right, because it's plus 20% from that, because that item is just kind of busted. Unfortunately, we can't test the summon over thing, because it's not where we're at right now. But I don't hate playing that, because we have so much powerful at this point. That doesn't freeze you, unfortunately. Now we get a shatter back. Not quite lethal there, unfortunately. And the curse... Oh, even the curse doesn't quite kill. Alright. Seems okay. What was our heal? Drain life? I think the drain life can go. I do not think we need it. I think it is superfluous at this point. This is risky to do. We no longer have our evasion starter. Oh, there is a part of me that is still thinking in terms of how do we avoid the opportunist that is just not a factor right now. Because that is a idle thing. Just outright freeze somebody. How about actually, yeah, you just don't get a turn this turn. You don't either. Chain freeze. 4 chain value. We're gonna end up redrawing when we... But anyway. Oh, I shouldn't have shuffled, probably. But... could have gotten this adept out, but I think just getting all the arcane detonations out is better. Possible that's incorrect, but... so close to getting this kill. Take a little bit of damage here, but not that much. Especially for that fade. And then we have whatever to heal, potentially. I don't think playing that makes a ton of sense right now. Well, does it? I actually guess it kind of does. I'm going to play this first. Sequencing is hard. Ooh, okay. Well, this makes things interesting. So many things I want to play, and I cannot play all of them. Again with the double freeze, which continues to be pretty okay for us. We can just do that, but I should have done that first, I guess. Sequencing's hard. Second freeze, yes. We have the mana force. Let's do that. I think we actually freeze that one. Should have done this earlier. Get evasion. You are unfortunately going to apply more curse to us, which is annoying, but yeah, as soon as we get back to Arcane Silence, everything's going to be fine. I think we do this first so we have more options for what we can throw away too. Or we just throw away Thriving Blizzard itself. Is that what we want to do? I don't know that it is. Oh, we haven't frozen anything yet? Just waiting for, seeing why haven't we gotten the other thing back? There it is. All right. Everything is going perfectly. including my perfect inability to sequence properly. Hungering Focus pulls this out of hidden. The Chilling Focus is also pretty good here. I don't know that this is actually better than what we have. It's normally very good into mob. I don't know that we need it. Do you have any other fights? Yes, we have one more fight left. I would like to kind of probably spend my rerolls on trying to find a cleansing shield here, I think. Although I don't hate Ossifying Strike. I don't hate just doing this and then playing out those. Check real quick if I have internet. Okay, yes. Oh no, I do not. Really surprised nobody else in the house is coming to bug me about the fact that the internet's broken. Probably just need to kick the router. We're just gonna immediately leave hidden, aren't I? Yeah, probably. Draw some cards. Draw more cards. No potential downsides. This is going to be even more. Get rid of that. Probably should keep that. Probably don't need that. Oh, whoops. So you're now frozen. I kind of just want... Actually, I'm fine doing that, I think. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Just gonna immediately refreeze me. Not quite. And now we get frozen. Can't quite freeze. That's not going to do anything against... That should be a red, but it's not. It's not going to do anything right now. Oh, that will freeze there, though. Which is actually what I wanted to see. Alright. Only 20 damage from that hit. It's pretty good considering we were taking 20% extra damage. Playing that was entirely reasonable. Yeah, it's going to be plenty of frost. We should start by trying to freeze some stuff so that we can get shatter value. And that's going to hash you. Get out of that. Okay, so we could freeze this. We don't need to, though. Don't need that this turn. There goes our curse. Is this now guaranteed crit? Not yet. That unfortunately does not advance the guaranteed crit thing. I mean, I guess I could do that. I don't really want to tag you right now, though. I don't want to. I don't want to pop a snail when I can't pop its shell, or when I can't do other stuff. All right, this is gonna freeze us, but that's okay. Take 6 hull damage. There's 10% chance that kills, which I do not want. But didn't get unlucky. We can kill and then just freeze out forever. Oh, there's power flickering again. But yeah, so that's for the next 2 turns. That's just completely solved. And then we just need to play literally any card to win. That is literally any card. Because like it didn't have to be a damage card, so we would have won off Blade. We don't need Power Surge, I think. I don't hate it, but I don't think we need it. Pilfering Shell doesn't do anything for us. We're gonna reroll and try and find Cleansing. This is also okay, but I think okay, no luck on Cleansing, but I will take a Brainstorm. It's additional draw, and draw is nice. What do we not care about against Maw? Normally I'd say Scatter Beam, but we are probably going to be summoning those chumps, so we do. Mana Shield, it's pretty bad. Temporary buff, sure, mighty. And I'm too lazy to remove a card, so we're just going to go in. But yeah, it's level 4 passive on around is absolutely a huge difference maker here. It's easy to not realize just how much value I am getting out of that. Shove everyone back. So the question is, are we planning to do damage this turn? Because that affects which cards I can play. I think the answer is no. I'm not planning to do damage this turn. Or not planning to attack this turn. So one thing here is we want to get as many detonations off as possible so we can turn this into we can get enough out of that to freeze, or that'll do it. So now we can do this. I mean, at this point, I do kind of want to play a card that would freeze us. Doesn't freeze you, but get that out. I can freeze you out with anything, basically. Although we really would have liked to have been able to deal with this guy. It does take us a couple turns to get spun up in terms of all of our mana stuff. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to draw back into that. Probably should have played this first, because I probably want to be able to draw back into that. But this freezes us. This freezes us, I say as though I am some sort of like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, talking in the third person. Sure, we'll summon another one. Last one didn't make it out, so draw us into Shatter. I could pitch that, but yeah. This actually works out pretty nicely. Just gonna freeze Maw again. Yeah, I think the Raving Blizzard overall has been more of a help than a hindrance. get wrecked. Alright. That doesn't seem super useful this turn. There we go, that's kind of what I was hoping to see. So we get rid of the weak. This doesn't actually freeze us, weirdly enough. And then get that freeze out. Get guaranteed crit on that. Nope. Drew into Thriving Blizzard. I probably should have played that out because I don't know that we're going to do anything with it this turn. Well, I see that. I think we actually can here in a moment. If we want to. I think we do want to freeze out so that it doesn't get Fury set up. Maybe we'll get hidden set up. And just immediately get refrozen. Thriving Blizzard can do some crazy things. Yeah, I guess we're a Thriving Blizzard turn. So much powerful. Playing that out this turn. And then this does not quite freeze us. Oh no, we're taking 1x8 damage. Just kidding, we're evading 6 of the hits. Freeze. I should have sequenced differently, but that's okay. So much curse. We definitely want to be able to redraw into this. It's amazing what a pair of Arcane Silence will do for a run. Like, obviously that wasn't the only difference, but like, wow. Oh, hey, we finally got trash cards from off. It's actually the first time that's happened so far. Oh, we don't have to play them because we can just win. And yeah, that went obviously quite a bit better. All the way to level 6. And next time, I'm going to go ahead and... So we can now unlock idols, but they're expensive and we're not going to bother this run. Go ahead and unlock Merle and Salon just so we have them. Check in with our quest board. Donk, donk, donk. Not going to be doing quick play. We will be hitting that probably. There's a chance we hit it. Because I do tend to find myself picking up Arcane. I think I want that for Crystal Valley because I just don't know the Crystal Valley enemies that well. Sanctuary, that's a great pickup. Riposte is also good from early, because Riposte is different now than it was. We are stuck playing low-level Merle next, and I hate low-level Merle. Frozen Height's great. Increasing Vigilance is pretty good. These are all whatever. Anyway, that's it for this run. I will see you next time.